Hi, good morning. 2 lives in 1 week. I hope everybody is doing well. I know this was kind of a last minute live. I'm actually just going to check on my phone for comments, although this is going to be just very, very short. Most of you are familiar with the fact that I have a mentorship series called Unmoved Mentoring, and in this series there's 3 different parts. The first part is Life After Narcissism, which is a playlist on my YouTube channel. I've actually given those away for free just on my channel. You can go watch those videos. And another part of that mentorship program is called it's basically about forgiveness. And then the third one is on trust. It's on learning to rebuild trust in yourself, how to create trust in a healthy way, etc. So like I said, the Life After Narcissism course is on my YouTube for free. It's a playlist on my YouTube channel. And I actually feel very strongly that I want to release the other 2 parts to that as well. So starting today at 11:30 a.m. Central Time, I'm going to start releasing the forgiveness mentorship program. I actually forget how many. There's either 12 or 13 videos that go with that playlist. So beginning today, I'm going to start releasing 1 a day. And after that is done, I'm going to release the Growing in Trust videos as well. I'm also in 2 weeks from now, I'm going to be going live. I had the dates messed up. A couple weeks ago, I did a live on my YouTube channel, and I said I was going to be going live on Instagram, Narc TV, but I'm actually going live in 2 weeks from now. And when I go live there, I'll do a couple more lives on my YouTube channel so that you guys will hear this announcement. But when I go live that day, we'll be announcing some other things. And one of the things that I'm going to do is I'm going to release I also developed workbooks that go with each of these courses, so that people can not only hear a teaching, but then they can go through and actually learn how to apply that teaching to their life. Because it doesn't matter what I say if you don't understand how to apply that to you, to your life. You can't make a change if that doesn't make sense to you. If there's a disconnect between what I'm saying, even if it makes sense, and how to apply it to your life. So I've developed workbooks that go with each one of these courses, and I'll be releasing those workbooks for free as well. In 2 weeks, again, I'm gonna go live on my on a Instagram live, and following that interview, I will release these for free. So if you don't already, go follow me on Instagram. That's where the link will be. Again, I will do some more lives in between now and the next 2 weeks, so that you don't miss it. Nobody will miss it. But this is something that's just been put on my heart, that this is the time people need to really get free of holding on to unforgiveness. If there's bitterness in your life, get free from that. This is not a way to say that what you've gone through doesn't matter, or that you need to just forget about what happened to you. In fact, forgive and forget, that's such a toxic saying. In this course, so even if you feel resistant to the word forgiveness, I highly encourage you to please check out the first 1 or 2 videos that I'm about to release, because this is truly something that you do for you. This is about learning how to convey the things that you have gone through in a way that will cause people to have a different action or reaction to what you are talking about. In other words, the purpose of sharing your story shouldn't be just about having people hear about how horrible your experience was. your experience should lead people to make different changes, to lead people to action. Sometimes when we tell our stories, when we're not completely healed, we share it in such a way that makes people just not want to get involved at all. And that's unfortunate, because honestly, we need people to be more aware about what narcissism is, what narcissistic abuse looks like, and especially in the court system, we need to have awareness of this. But if we aren't sharing it in such a way that it inspires people to hear our story and take action, then we've really gone through all of that experience for no harvest to come from it. So forgiveness is not about not remembering what you've gone through. Forgiveness is not about letting somebody off of the hook, so to speak, in terms of justice and the things that have been done to you, and making things right. It's not about any of that. It's about learning how to, number one, be free of that bondage. Be free of you can be physically not with a narcissist and still under their control. I see it every single day with my clients. People who have been divorced from a narcissist for years, even decades, and still controlled by the narcissist, wondering about how they'll react, how they'll respond, what will they say, what will they do in retaliation towards me. So forgiveness is truly the first way that you start releasing yourself from the bondage of being connected to the narcissist. You can be physically separated and still under the control of the narcissist. And this is what this course is all about. This forgiveness course is all about understanding how to get yourself free from that, truly disconnecting yourself emotionally and mentally, even if you've already disconnected physically from the narcissist, okay? And so again, just to recap what's happening here, starting today at 11:30, I'm going to start releasing a video a day for my forgiveness mentorship course, just as I have done already for my Life After Narcissism course. So there's going to be another playlist that takes you through this. By the way, these are released in steps. So in other words, you should go through the Life After Narcissism course before going into the forgiveness course. Because if you don't have a handle on what narcissistic abuse is, what you've actually experienced, what you've gone through, how to actually process and make sense of the things that have occurred in your life, it's not, how will you know what to forgive? And so these were done in stages, and I recommend that you go through them in the order that I put them out. So first, go through the Life After Narcissism course. I'll be releasing one video a day starting today on my forgiveness mentorship program. It'll be another playlist on my YouTube channel. That's 12 or 13 videos. After that, there will be another set of videos that I'll release for my Growing in Trust mentorship program, which takes you through the process of learning how to rebuild trust in yourself, how to grow trust appropriately with other people, and how to set and enforce consequences. This is the most important part of that course, by the way. Learning to trust yourself is one thing, but learning how to act on that trust when it comes to interacting with other people is a totally different thing. So I'll do a few other lives in between releasing that playlist and now, but I just want to give you a heads up. I'm going to be releasing like 30 videos in the next 30 days or so. I'm still going to be releasing my normal video on Friday, so that hasn't changed. That will still come out next week, Tuesday. I'm planning to do a YouTube live where I'll be talking about how to start having difficult conversations, how to have hard conversations with people, whether it's a narcissist or somebody else. Just how do you go about processing, setting that up. And then finally, in 2 weeks, I'm going to be going live on Instagram with Narc TV. And we have a bunch of announcements for that that will be made while I'm live during that interview. But also, following that interview, I'm going to be releasing the PDFs if you would like to have the workbooks for any and all of these courses that I'm putting out. Life After Narcissism course, it'll be free. The Forgiveness course, it'll be free. And the Growing in Trust course will also be free. So all of this stuff, I just want to give it away. It's more important to me that people take the information and do something for themselves, then I make $30 or whatever, off of it. And especially right now, there's such a grace available for people to transition from one season to another. And this is happening in a bunch of different ways, whether that's emotionally, actually physically moving from place to place, people reconnecting or connecting with different people. There's such a grace on transition right now. And I want to sow into that, what's available now. And so this is one of the ways that I'm going to be doing that. So again, watch out for the video. It'll be released in about 30 minutes. And again, the rest of the videos will come one every day until they're all released. And I will be back to do another live on Tuesday. And I'll recap some of this, and also I'll make sure to have social media graphics and things like that out about the interview that I'll be doing on Instagram in a couple of weeks, as well as some follow-up stuff that we have planned. So I'm very excited for all of that, and I'll announce that in more detail. But I wanted to just give you guys a heads up that this is what I intend to do. These are my intentions with the playlists and the videos that I'm going to be releasing, as well as the PDFs. One thing that I just want to reiterate, all of these things, guys, it's so amazing, really, honestly, when I look back, 4 years ago, when I was going through my own recovery process, I was journaling. And I think I've shared on this channel before that I've always been a journaler. And never did I realize that as I was journaling to help my own healing, that I would someday go back and use those journal entries to write courses from them to help other people recover. I wonder what is in each of you watching this video. I wonder what process this will take each of you on, and how many more lives you will touch by going through the whole process and not stopping halfway. I know that this is a hard thing to do. I know it's difficult. Personally, I know that. I've done it personally, but also, I help people do this every single day. And it's just really amazing to think that those things that were very difficult for me to process are literally the things that other people are now using. And so for me to give this stuff away is such an honor and a blessing to me, truly, because in some ways I know that it's redeeming time for other people. Other people aren't going to have to go through that length or try to stumble across the right way to process what they've gone through. And so as you guys go through the videos and work your way through the PDFs, if you choose to do that, I'm super excited to see what will come of that. How many other people you will touch because you decided that you were going to be committed to your own healing process, and that you were going to stick with it no matter how hard it got or no matter how long it took, and things like that. So it's such an awesome, it's a great cycle, and I'm super grateful that I get the opportunity to sow into each of you. So keep a lookout for that. I have a client in 1 minute, so I got to get off of here. But I just wanted to make an announcement. I'm going to be releasing all of those videos, so you can keep an eye out for that in about 30 minutes. All right, you guys, have a great day. Have a great rest of your week, and I will be back live next week, Tuesday.